Hi guys, Beth here. So today I'm coming to you with my 50 Shades of Project Blue Project Pan. What? Okay, 50 Shades of Blue Project Pan. Sorry, I must have said that wrong. It sounded weird. Okay, I'm just gonna update you guys today on the items that I made progress on because there is 50 items or a little bit less at this point, but I just want to like make sure I'm not just going over stuff I haven't used or anything like that. So if I haven't used it, I'm not going to share it with you right now in this update. So let's get into it. The first one I have is an eyeshadow palette, and my goal, it's actually this ColourPop Twilight palette. My goal is to use every shade in this eyeshadow palette one time. I have not made a lot of progress in this one. I used 3 shades yesterday. I used the Collins, which I've used twice. The one below it is Bella. I've used one time. And then I've used Irrevocable. I used that yesterday for the first time. And then I used Ice Cold yesterday as well, as like an inner corner highlight. It was really pretty, you guys. But yeah, I am still checking away at this palette. I'm not used to like these very cool tone kind of shades. So yeah, it's gonna take me a minute to finish up, get use of every shadow in this palette. So I still have it in the bathroom where I do my makeup. Hopefully by the end of the summer I'll have it done. I do have, let's see, I accidentally did bring a couple that I didn't have any progress on. Nomad Air. Okay, so Nomad Air is this tiny palette that I recently got from Nomad Cosmetics. They had a really good sale in my last video. I think I linked it. I don't know if they still have it available though. They had the whole like little set of Nomad Air products. It came with the eyeshadow palette, like a setting spray. I forget what else, but yeah. So here is this palette. I used every single shade once. And so this one is done, and I am glad that I got to use it, get to know it a little bit, and I will be using it. I love it. The next one is, let's see, I'm like looking through these. Okay, so my LA Colors On Cloud 9 palette, which is here. I did use every single shade in this. I've liked this for a long time already. I have no problem with this palette. So some of these things, you guys, as I go through, I'm like, should I sell it on Mercari? Should I get rid of it? Should I declutter it? So that's kind of what I'm thinking when I look at things now. Okay, so next up, you guys, is, let's just look. I'm not gonna look at the sheet because it's messing me up. Next up for eyeshadows is the Not a Basic Peach palette. Mine's all ugly because I had numbered them, then I actually realized there were numbers on the back at one point, and then I had to take off the numbers with, I use acetone, so it made it all ugly and frosty, and so my palette looks horrible. And it had broke, Wet n Wild's old packaging. I don't know if it's still like this, but it would always break because it's like this hard plastic with the little hinges. So mine's broken, but yeah, I had repressed this shade here. My goal is to use it up in this project, and since I repressed it, I hit pan again, so that's awesome. And I hope to use up this whole palette soon, you know. I've been using it here and there. It's kind of setting me back a little bit, my pan that palette, but yeah. Okay, next up is my Candy Moyo Beauty Benefit Cream in medium 1. I've been using this like on the daily. I don't have much left. There's a big air pocket in there, but I've been also combining it with these Ioni drops. They are the Gold Radiance drops, they're brightening drops, and it's kind of been extending the life of this product. If I stop using this, then I'm sure I'll get this out faster, but I like the fact that I'm using this. I feel like if I didn't pair it with something, I wouldn't be using it. So I think I'm just gonna keep using them together until this is done. We still have till April next year for this project, so April 14th, no, April 15th, I think. Yeah, so My son's birthday is April 14th. So yeah, so I'm gonna keep using this, checking along, but I just want to share that with you because I did make good progress. I finished up my goal for this one. I believe it was either 3 or 5 uses. I believe it was 3 uses because I said the things that I didn't care for too much, I was going to give them 3 chances. And then if not, they're out. And this I did post on my Mercari. It's very like, it's like grapefruit citrus kind of scent to it. And yeah, I don't see myself using it up. It's such a big bottle. It's a 3.3 fluid ounce. And I like more of the sweet scent. So like Britney Spears Original Fantasy, I love that one. I have the high intense one. I still like the original. I don't know why. I think it's a little bit softer, and it seems, I don't know, from what I remember, I feel like the longevity of it lasted longer. I don't know why the intense isn't working that great for me, but I'm gonna keep the intense because I don't want to purchase another Britney Spears perfume like for a while until I'm out of that one. So, but yeah, this one I did put on my Mercari. It's gonna hopefully sell. I'm getting a lot of views on it. I did use up my Ariana Grande Cloud pen, or little like travel size perfume. I love this one, you guys. I do have the full size in it, and I don't know, it doesn't smell exactly the same. I don't know why. I've been watching Lady Mawa, and she has these like atomizers from Amazon. I'll link them down below, but you could like take off like the little top of these, and then you just like put it in, and then it'll like pump the perfume into the atomizer, and there's like a little window on it. You can see the product filling up in the atomizer, and then you can like take it. So I was gonna buy those and try that out with my with my Ariana Grande perfume. I might even try it with my, like the ones that I really like that I don't have like travel sizes with. And then I could take them with me like on vacations or to work, and I could use them and respray them. So I find like these type of products now that I've seen that kind of like wasteful, because now this is going to the trash. I can't refill it. It's just gonna go in that, in the trash. So it's very cute packaging. I really love it. There's no way that I can fill it up that I know. Maybe I can. Well, you could twist this off, so maybe there's a way. Let me know if you guys know a way I could fill this up. But I feel like the atomizer can get the product out. Maybe I could pour it in after I get it out of the atomizer, pour it into this, and then be able to still use this. But I'll have this in my empties for the end of the year, so it'll still be, it's not going in the trash quite yet. Hopefully I can find a way to use it or repurpose it before, the end of the year. This I've been using. This is a Not Your Mother's Beach Babe. Actually, no, I haven't used this one. It's in here though. The Beach Babe sea salt spray. I'm gonna work on that. I haven't used it yet. But I have been working on this one. It's the All Eyes on Me 10-in-1 Hair Perfector by Not Your Mother's. I'm getting through these Not Your Mother's products. My daughter kind of tricked me and was like, oh, I'm done with the curl cream. And then I cut it open. There was a bunch of product left. And I was like, you're not done. And so we're using the curl cream right now, and I'm using this. And so you'll see some of these Not Your Mother's come through in my empties, but this is almost done. I have like maybe this much. It seems to have gotten kind of thick though at the bottom. I did use it yesterday. There were some really strong sprays that came out onto my hair. Maybe like 3 or 4 strong sprays, and then after that it was hard to spray out. So I feel like the product is just very thick down here because it's not like splashy or anything, but I could feel some kind of a weight to it. So I feel like there's still product in there. Okay, some more empties. I finished up the La Roche-Posay Tourmaline Double Repair Face Moisturizer with UV protection. It has an SPF of 30. I know you guys can't really see that. It's kind of blurry, but there you go. That's done. I finished up the number 7 Lift and Illuminate Day Cream. It's a triple action. And yeah, I like number 7 brand, so that's good. I also used up the Kate Somerville Goat Milk. This was okay. I don't think I would purchase it out of these the La Roche-Posay and the number 7 I did enjoy. I don't think I would buy the Kate Somerville, the goat milk moisturizing cream. I have a lot of moisturizers, so but I like La Roche-Posay a lot for SPF. And last but not least, I did get my one use. Actually, I used it twice. I used it today on my eyes. I think this is Stellina. There's 2 of them, but I used the other one and I talked about it last update, and then I used this one twice. So they don't have the names on them. It just says light shifting eyeshadow, pink and olive shift. I believe this is the Stellina one. If not, the other one is Stellina and the other, this is Luna. I can't remember. So I wish they would write the names on these. I only write the names on these. But anyway, that is it for my update for my 50 Shades. Oh no, I have one more item. It was kind of falling out of this bucket here, so I put it on the side table. It's the Blue Raspberry Burst. I used this 5 times. I believe today was the last day that I used it, maybe yesterday. But yeah, it's very nice. It's blue raspberry, juicy candy, and sweet musk. I love this kind of scent. I paired it with my Britney Spears Fantasy Midnight one. I think it's called Fantasy Midnight, the blue packaging. But I paired it up with that yesterday, and then I believe no, I didn't spray it on today. It was just yesterday I sprayed it on. But yeah, very lovely. I love the packaging, very cute, kind of retro. But anyway, that is it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this update. Let me know in the comments how you're doing with your 50 Shades of Blue Project Pan. Let me know if I haven't seen your video, because I'll come watch. I love watching these, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.